Welcome to Easy Higher Mathematics.
So this is the problem based on Fourier transform. So for the Fourier transform, we are using the formula capital f of x is equal to 1 by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity f of x e raised to I s x dx. So this is the formula for Fourier transform. So this is equal to 1 by root 2 pi. Our function is in the interval r modulus x less than a. For modulus x less than a, the function is a minus mod x. So what is modulus x less than a? So this is minus a, this is plus a. So modulus x less than a means in between minus a and plus a. So in between minus a and plus a, the function is a minus mod x. And mod x greater than a. That means it is greater than a, x greater than a. For mod x greater than a, the value is equal to 0, as well as modulus x, that is x less than a, that value is equal to 0. So these are the values given in our question. So that is f of x is equal to a minus mod x for mod x less than a. What is modulus x less than a? In between minus a and plus a, the value is equal to a minus mod x. And for mod x greater than a, that is x greater than a and x less than minus a. So we can substitute here, or we can split this integration into two terms. So that is not two terms, three terms. That is integral minus infinity to minus a plus, that means this is minus infinity to this minus a, and minus a to a, that is from minus a to this plus a, f of x e raised to I s x dx. Then the next one, a to infinity, that is up to infinity, the real axis, that is a to infinity. So that is a to infinity f of x e raised to I s x dx. So the function mod x less than a, that is a minus mod x, that is for minus a to plus a, the f of x is equal to a minus mod x. And minus a to infinity, that is x greater than a, that is f of x is equal to 0. Then minus infinity to minus a, the value is equal to 0. That means finally we will get this value is equal to 0, as well as this value is equal to 0. So the integral becomes minus infinity, minus a to plus a, f of x e raised to I x dx. To 1 by root 2 pi integral minus a to a, that is the function is a minus mod x e raised to I s x dx. Now this is equal to 1 by root 2 pi integral minus a to a minus mod x into, this is equal to what? Cos sx plus I sin sx dx. So e raised to I theta can be written as cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, so that is equal to 1 by root 2 pi integral minus a to a. Since the limit is minus a to a, we have to verify the given function is even or odd. Okay. So what is the limit? Limit is minus a to plus a. So you have to verify whether it is even or odd. Okay. So modulus x is even function. So a minus mod x is even function. Then cos sx is even function. So a minus mod x into cos sx is even function. And sin sx is odd function. Therefore a minus mod x into sin sx is odd function. So for minus a to a, odd function integral value is equal to 0. So we can cancel this. This is equal to 0. Okay. So this value is equal to what? A minus mod x cos sx dx. Okay. For odd function minus a to a f of x dx is equal to 0. So we will get a minus mod x into cos sx dx. Now this is equal to, since this is even function, this can be written as 1 by root 2 pi 2 into 0 to a minus mod x cos sx dx. So that is a property of integration, that is integral minus a to a f of x dx is equal to 2 into integral 0 to a f of x dx for or if f of x is even, and it is equal to 0 is even and equal to 0 f of x is odd. So that property we can apply here. So this is equal to what? 1 by root 2 pi 2 into 0 to a minus mod x cos sx dx. So we can write here. So that is equal to what? That is 2 by root 2 pi. So that is 2 by root 2 pi integral 0 to a in the limit 0 to a mod x is equal to x only, because so 0 to a, this is always positive. So for positive function mod x is equal to x only. So we can write a minus mod x as a minus x. Okay. For mod x it takes minus and plus value, but the limit is 0 to a, therefore fully positive value. For fully positive value we don't need to put the modulus sign. So this is equal to what? So that is integral 0 to a minus x cos sx dx. Now we can apply the integration. Okay. So this is the technique we used. So here we can write one more term. This 2 and root 2 cancel. That is root of 2 by pi integral 0 to a minus x cos sx dx. Okay. Is equal to root of 2 by pi integral 0 to a minus x cos sx dx. So this is an algebraic function. This is trigonometric function. So we can use the product rule that u is equal to a minus x and v is equal to cos sx. Therefore u1 or u dash is equal to a minus x differentiation is dx only, that is equal to minus dx. So here we integrate, that is v1 is equal to integral cos sx dx, that is equal to sin sx by s. So here we differentiate only one time. So here we have to integrate it 2 times. That is v2 is equal to sin sx by s integration, that is integral of sin sx by s dx, that is equal to minus cos sx by s square. So now we get u dash v1 v2. Therefore this is equal to, therefore this is the value for f of s. Therefore f of s is equal to root of 2 by pi. Apply the formula. What is the formula? U v1 minus u dash v2. So that is equal to root of 2 by pi u. What is u? U is equal to a minus x. Then v1 is equal to sin sx by s. Then formula minus, once again this is equal, not dx, here we use 1. So that is minus 1. Then here v2, that is equal to minus cos sx by s square. Okay. So this is equal to, so limit is 0 to a. So that is equal to root of 2 by pi. When you put a minus a is equal to 0 and put s is equal to 0, sin 0, that is equal to 0. So first time fully 0. Okay. If you put a, here a minus a is equal to 0, then if you put 0, sin 0 is equal to 0. So that is here minus 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 total minus. Then cos upper limit as by s square, as by s square. Then minus lower limit cos 0 by s square. So that is equal to root of 2 by pi, here minus cos as by s square plus cos 0 is equal to 1, that is 1 by s square. So this can be written as root of 2 by pi 1 minus cos as by s square. So this is the required answer for capital F of s. So this is capital F of s, and f of s is equal to root of 2 by pi 1 minus cos as by s square. 2 root 2 by pi sin square as divided by s square. Now we have to find the inverse Fourier ds only. So for the Fourier transform we use e raised to isx, and the inverse transform we use e raised to minus isx, and integration is with respect to s only. So now we can substitute the values, because f of s is equal to this value, so we can substitute here. So that is equal to 1 by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity. What is f of s? That is 2 root 2 by pi, 2 root 2 by pi, then sin square as by 2 whole divided by s square, then ds. Don't integrate this one. We need the value with the integral sign. So don't integrate this one. We can take this constant outside. So that is equal to outside 1 by root 2 pi. Here also that is 2 root 2 by pi whole divided by root 2 pi. So into integral minus infinity to infinity sin square as by 2 whole divided by s square ds. So this root 2 cancel, that is 2 by root 2 pi, that is equal to 2 by pi, integral minus infinity to infinity sin square as by 2 whole divided by s square ds. So what is to find? We have to find integral minus infinity to infinity sin square t by t square is equal to pi by 2. That is our aim. Okay. So f of x is a minus mod x equal to 2 by pi sin square as by 2 e raised to minus isx ds whole divided by s square. So put a is equal to 2 and x is equal to 0. So that is a minus 0 equal to 2 by pi integral minus infinity to infinity sin square s by s square e raised to 0 is equal to 1. So that is, but a is equal to 2, correct? 2. So that is 2 is equal to 2 by pi integral minus infinity to infinity sin square s by s square ds. This 2 cancel. So that is 1 by pi integral minus infinity to infinity sin square s by s square ds. So you cross multiply s square by sin square s by s square. Okay, but sin theta, that is odd function. Yes, it is an odd function. Square of an odd function is even. So this is even, this is even. So whole term is even. This can be written as 2 into 0 to infinity sin square s by s square ds. You cross multiply, that is pi by 2 is equal to integral 0 to infinity sin square s by s square ds. So this is equal to what? This is equal to integral 0 to infinity sin t by t the whole square dt. So this is our required answer. Sin t by t the whole square dt is equal to pi by 2. This is our answer.